Hey guys, what's up? This is me, Sean from TechRedOthers.com, YouTube.com/Pete. Today I have the unboxing of the Evo 3D here. So let's get to it. I promised you guys this. So as you can see on the front of the box, you have four your normal Android buttons. Home, oops, a little bit of white. There we go. Home, menu, back, and search buttons. They're sort of engraved into the box. You also have Evo 3D branding there. You see the trademark logo up there. On the back of the box, you have some information. For example, it says this pack includes the Evo 3D, standard lithium-ion battery, AC USB charger, 8GB micro SD card, which is pre-installed, and you have your getting started booklets and stuff like that. You can see it's also printed with soy ink, which is something nice. And it says this box contains 37.56% post-consumed paper, so I guess that's good for the environment. You see your Android logo there, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and some hearing aid compatibility. And on the left side of the box, you have your Sprint Experience 4G and HTC Evo 3D logo there. You have your information here, like your IEM number, so I'm not going to show you guys that. So we'll pull out the device now from the box, and it's this one, as you can see. There we go, the Evo 3D. I will take it out real quick. So we'll put the device to the side real quick, and we'll just show you guys the box here. So you can see there's a little cardboard box right there. We'll take that out, and inside you get some packages. You have the getting started guide, as you can see there, and you have some getting started guide and your recycling material there. And you also have your HTC USB 2.0 to micro USB cable in there, and you have your little charging brick from HTC in there. So we'll put this back together. I like to keep it the way I found it, and we'll just slide it back in there, and there we go. So now we will go to the Evo 3D. Just give you guys a quick hardware tour. You can see it looks very nice. It's a 4.3-inch capacitive super LCD screen, which has a resolution of 960 pixels down by 540 pixels across. So that makes a QHD resolution, which means it's a very high resolution screen. On the back, you see a dual 5-megapixel camera for your 3D stereoscopic viewing video recording. They're about 3 inches apart, supposedly, so that should be about the length of your human eye, how far apart they are. So that way, actually I believe it's 3 centimeters, but so that way you'll be able to perceive 3D. And this isn't really I'm not really going to talk about how stereoscopic 3D is created and all that stuff, so I'll leave that for another day. But you just see there are dual 5-megapixel cameras, and they each record 720p video. And if you're taking a 3D image, it records, you can take the photo at 2 megapixels. And for 2D and 3D video, the maximum resolution is 720p, high definition, not 1080p like you see on some recent phones like the G2X and the HTC Sensation 4G. See the 3D imaging, and you also see your dual LED flash, HTC branding, and it's sort of like this sort of textured line crossing pattern in the back of the cover. So now you got the top where the camera button is. You have this nice dual stage camera button. It's nice and silver, and you have a 2D to 3D mode switch that you can flip there, and inside the 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor. I believe it's the 88 the Qualcomm 8660 processor. It's 1.2 gigahertz dual core processor, Adreno 220 GPU, which is supposed to offer console quality graphics, although that's only a single core GPU. So you can see the screen is very, very glossy. So we'll power it on, and real quick we'll go over. You got the home button down here, menu, back, and search. And you also have your HTC branding, Sprint branding, and 1.3 megapixel fixed focus camera. Speaker grill, there's Bluetooth 3.0 support, and there's also Wi-Fi 802.11 A, B, G, and N support. Let's pop open the battery real quick. You can see there's dual microphones, 3.5mm headphone jack, and a power button. See it there, and the microphone right there on the bottom. So we'll just pop this off real quick. The battery cover is a little bit of a feisty one, and it's more similar to the G1's battery cover, as I would say, the way it comes off. So I'll take it off real quick, and you can see that you have this plastic here protecting the battery. So I'll take that real quick. And you also have sort of this Ferrari red trim around the battery cover, something that you didn't get in the original EVO 4G, or that you got on the actual device, the EVO 4G. Here it's very less seen. You just have it around the battery cover. So we'll pop the battery in real quick. This is a 1,730 milliamp hour battery, and it comes with an 8GB micro SD card. There's 4 gigs of ROM and 1 gig of RAM pre-installed. Whoops, putting that in the wrong way. And also the micro USB port right there is also an MHL port, which allows 1080p video, high definition mirroring, and video output. So we'll put the cover back on. Oh, and out of that 4 gigs is about 1 GB that's available to the end user. So now we can power it. Just gotta hold it down. There we go. So you can see the screen looks very nice. It's a very, very high quality screen, high resolution. It offers about 250 pixels per inch, which is up from the normal WVGA resolution that allows about 200 pixels per inch on a 4.3-inch screen. There's a 16:9 aspect ratio on the screen because it's that QHD on a 4.3-inch screen, so you're not going to get those black top and bottom bars. So you can see this is what the activation screen looks like. It's running Sense 3.0 with Android 2.3.3 Gingerbread, so that's the resolution that you're not going to be able to get the version that you're not going to be able to get the normal G-Talk video chat feature, which is a little bit of a disappointment. But this is basically the same software offered to you on the HTC Sensation 4G. So you can see that right there. So anyways, the screen's pretty bright. It looks really nice, and you get a cancel button there. So this is about the part we're gonna stop. We're not gonna go into all the activation stuff like that. We'll leave that for a later date. And this is your unboxing and first boot. Oh, real quick, we got volume markers here on the left side too. So anyways, this is your review and first boot of the EVO 3D. And real quick, I'll show you guys the comparison between that and my iPod Touch right there. So a little bit longer, a little bit wider, and considerably thicker. Let's see how thick this device is. So, anyways, this is me, Sean from TetraWebs.com, YouTube.com/SMPete, and I'll talk to you guys in a later video. Goodbye.